Hi, this is Melanie from Blue Diamond, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to avoid burnout in high pressured roles in finance. Now, I'm not sure that there's a way that we can completely avoid burnout. I'm regularly hearing from people who are struggling, who are burning out, who have actually burnt out and they're realizing after the fact. But there are definitely some ways that we can mitigate burnout. And I'm going to go through some of these with you here now. Now, the first one is about recognizing early signs. Now, these signs might be different to you than they are from me. For me, I know that I get a bit jittery, a bit wobbly. I sometimes feel a little bit nauseous. That for me is an early sign. For you, it might be headaches, it might be feeling achy, it might be feeling under the weather. Looking out for those early signs as a warning that you are moving towards burnout or overwhelm as well. The second thing is about managing your energy. So, throughout our careers, we're taught to kind of manage our time and make the best use of our time, but it's also our energy. What are the things that help us feel good and more energized? What are the things that help us feel less energized? Again, not just the tasks themselves, but what times of day do you feel most energized? I know myself that starting anything just before lunch is a bit of a no-no, or at least having to use my brain. I'm okay having a conversation with people at that time, but if I have to do something a bit more creative or technical, I'm better off having my lunch, coming back and getting on with it. But your times might be different. So managing your energy can be very useful for you. Building some resilience into your routine, and this might be about taking regular breaks. It might be about spending time talking to people or doing different things. So any ways that can help build some resilience, and that might be getting out of the office, getting out of your desk, or it could be, doing something that energizes you, maybe working on your development plan or things like that. Anything like that that can build your resilience is going to be useful. So that's the third one. The fourth one is about smart working practices. And this can be about prioritizing, it can be planning ahead, it can be looking at the 80-20 rule. So spending time on something till it's good enough rather than trying to make it perfect. And picking out those tasks ahead of time and planning is a great way of working smarter. The fifth one is about having some support systems, and this could be support systems within your work. Could be your manager, that could be your peers, that could be people that work for you. It could also be other people outside of your work. It could be groups of people, forums, friends, anybody that you could use, sometimes as a sounding board, sometimes as a way to just get away from, and sometimes to delegate work to as well. So having that support system in place can be really useful. And the final one is about having some things to do outside of work. And this might be something physical, going for a run or going to the gym. It might be spending time with your friends. It might be doing some learning and development outside of the work arena. And sometimes when we've got some of those outside focuses, it I'm not saying it makes the work go away because it certainly doesn't, but it kind of puts things into perspective as well. So, as I said, it's not necessarily about avoiding burnout, but there are some things that we can each do to mitigate burnout. And hopefully, that has given you some ideas. And a lot of it is about small, intentional, but consistent practice over time. I hope that's been useful, and please subscribe down below.